I hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about you may be that person who wants to invest in prevention. You're getting organic food, you're hitting the gym, you're trying to get your sleep in place, or you may be that person right now about to go for a chemo cycle, radiation. Maybe you just finished surgery. Maybe you have a surgery planned over the next couple of days. Some of you may be on heavy drugs, steroids, and other particular drugs that in its honest attempt to heal you, treating the symptom, it's also creating a whole load of chemical imbalance in the human body. What I want to talk about today is something that exists in the vast wisdom of quantum biology, quantum healing. We have an intelligent body. Most of us are not even using most of it to heal us. This isn't a choice between our body trying to heal us alone versus a chemotherapy or a medication. Sometimes a patient needs everything in order to get better. Sometimes a disease is extremely aggressive and you will need medication. This is about what you do when you are in a process of recovery or you want to enhance healing. I think folly lies in a thought process where we think the medicine alone is going to heal us. Folly also lies in the thought process that food alone is going to heal us. Some people think that spirituality alone is going to heal them. But no, the human body is made in such a way that we need spirituality, spiritual connections with ourselves, with divine energies. We need nutrition at a cellular level. We need medicines where necessary. We need the right movement. We need the right REM cycles and non-REM cycles of deep sleep. Today, I want to explain a very simple, basic concept of the human body. The human body is either in survival mode or we're thriving. When everything's going well for you, there's harmony amidst your cells, you're thriving. When something's wrong with us, we're stressed out, we're overly anxious, too many toxins in the body, we're in survival mode. Now, this is not what I think, it's how the human body works. When we're in survival mode, the body is not in a position to create, which is why when you're too stressed out, there's no way a woman can conceive. There's no way a man can have healthy sperm. Conception is born out of harmony amidst the body and several other factors. But your own doctors will tell you, hey, your prolactin levels are too high. Prolactin levels are usually caused because of high stress levels, high cortisol and adrenaline. And you cannot conceive unless your prolactin levels come down. Simply coming back to the basics. When you are in survival mode, you wake up, you're stressed out, you're moving from one thought to another, one thing to another. You're constantly in the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight and flight, which is survival mode. In fight and flight, all your body cares about is keeping you alive. In this mode of the human body, we cannot create, we cannot repair, we cannot digest. Our organs are not meant to detoxify us at that particular point because everything is on alert. But the moment we move back into the parasympathetic nervous system where we're relaxed, the human body says, okay, I'm out of survival mode. Now I can go repair, I can create, I can detoxify, I can eliminate, which is why when some people are really stressed, they get highly constipated. Some bodies, they have IBS. When they're anxious, they want to pass constant stools, signifying completely that we're in an inflammatory state, which works against us. Now, whoever you are watching this video today, whether you're looking at prevention, whether you're looking at recovery, healing, how can you create a state of calm, of feeling safe? You see, today, most people are stressed and anxious because they don't feel safe. I'm not talking about the safety of, the cops and the army and all of that stuff. I'm not talking about that security and safety. That's different. When that gets threatened, we're anxious. I'm talking about how are we feeling inside of us right now? Am I going through every day thinking that my treatment is going to kill me? Am I going through every day because I Google the symptoms of my chemotherapy and now I feel so unsafe? Am I watching so much of news and social media that no matter what's going on in my life, inside of me, I feel unsafe? When we feel unsafe, the body is automatically into survival mode. It doesn't have to be an attacker. It doesn't have to be a tiger or a lion. It's our own thoughts that can put us into a survival mode. If you want your chemotherapy to work better for you, your steroids, your medication, your radiation, if you want to go into surgery in a better frame of mind, which means in a better frame of body, you want to recover from your surgery, we have to learn how to create a state of feeling safe. Of course, we can be worried. You have a disease, you're going through a treatment. But we have to create a sense of safety within us. When we create safety, why is safety so comforting? You have a child, all they're looking for is for you to give them some amount of safety, whether it's a hug, whether it's words of reassurance. They need safety to feel happy. They feel safe. They need safety to feel healthy. That's why you strip away safety from a child. What do you have? Autoimmune conditions, eczema, psoriasis. You have weight gain. You have hormonal issues. Everyone wants to blame it on everything else, which may be contributing in different ways. But you strip away safety from a child, you will see them deteriorate in front of your very eyes. The same thing happens when you're an adult. Nothing's really changed. You strip away safety from an adult. Take safety out of a relationship. Take safety out of a job place. Take safety out of their life. They will start to deteriorate right in front of you, inside out. Cellular problems, autoimmune conditions, falling hair, skin changing, pigmentation, weight gain or extreme weight loss, mood fluctuations. We want to blame it on everything else, but we don't look at the core of a human being is to feel safe. That's why survival and safety. Survival, you're trying to survive to feel safe. You want to earn money to feel safe. You want to do the right things to feel safe. So it's very simple what we need to do, because I'm not here to preach to you that, be positive and think positive. When you're in a situation of cancer or heavy treatments, it's not possible to do that. That's where your affirmation comes in, where you're constantly telling your subconscious mind, I'm going in for my chemo cycle right now. I am at ease. I feel safe. I am at ease. I feel safe. Are such powerful affirmations. You're going through a fight with your spouse or with your boss or whatever. I am at ease. I feel safe. Life is not without adversity. There is going to be difficulties. There's going to be challenge. There's going to be everything around you. But we can't be emotional puppets being pulled in all directions. We need to look inwards and program the subconscious mind. I am at ease. I am safe. I feel safe. The chemotherapy is going in you. I am at ease. I feel safe. Thoughts of anxiety running, that's fine. Don't push the thoughts away. But override it with an affirmation. I feel safe. I am safe. I am at ease. The more you keep saying this with feeling and repetition to your subconscious mind, that's exactly how it's going to manifest at a cellular level in your body, like brushing your teeth. Why do all of you brush your teeth every day? You never forget about it. You don't get demotivated not to brush your teeth because it's a subconscious behavior. Anything that we want to make a subconscious behavior happens with repetition, repetition, and repetition. Right now, you may have news that you're going to lose your job. All right, fine. You don't need toxic positivity for this. You need to, no matter what, I am safe, I am at ease, I am safe, I am at ease. Even if you don't feel it, you go on telling your subconscious mind. You keep affirming so strongly. That's why when you look at chanting, you look at prayer, it's nothing but repetition. And you do it with repetition and feeling, it brings you peace. It teaches you to surrender. It gives you strength to accept. Where is all of this coming from? Some divine energy? Absolutely, yes. There's a divine energy outside of us and inside of us. And when they connect together, that is what peace is. It's not some mechanical thing that, I'm going to pray and I'm going to be able to accept and let go and surrender. They're connection points. But you're affirming without belief. There's a disconnection. You're affirming without belief and faith. There is a disconnection. So no matter what your treatment is, the power that you have within you is to create that feeling of safety. Most people say, I want to be in love. What they're really looking for is safety, a safe place. Have you ever been in love, but you don't have a safe space to express yourself and be who you want to be? It soon moves away from what was love to a different emotion. Have you ever fallen in love because someone's created a safe space for you to be your authentic self, to be who you are? And because you feel so safe with that person, it now translates into a feeling of being loved. And you want to love that person more and more. But every falling relationship has one commonality in place: the inability to feel safe. Safety has been threatened in so many different ways. Whether someone had an affair, whether someone abused you, whether someone cheated on you, it is hurtful because your safety is now threatened. That's why you can't trust again. Imagine what's happening in your body when you're going through your treatments with constant fear, constant uncertainty. Of course, there's uncertainty. No doctor can ever guarantee you the outcome of your treatment, nor can any nutritionist, personal trainer, or anyone. That uncertainty builds up into more anxiety and stress. More stress, more cortisol, higher prolactin, and hormonal issues, and you just build a body that's working against you, not for you. So no matter where we are right now in the world, whatever our problems may be, the one superpower that we have, which is in our control, is to create that inner space of safety by affirming and affirming and affirming on repetition. Some of my patients write it down. They keep on writing it. Remember when you were punished in school? Doesn't happen these days in schools. There's this absolute lack of discipline, but that's a different story. We had to write, I will not do this, I will not do this, I will not back answer my teacher. We had to write it 100 times, 500 times. And there's a reason for these things. So when you journal or you write, I am at ease, I feel safe, I am safe. You can choose to write, or you can choose to affirm over and over again until it's in your subconscious mind, like how you learned multiplication tables. You can have medicine, you can have the best nutrition on the side, but if you can't create that space of calm within you, most of your treatment isn't going to work at its full efficacy. It's not going to be efficient. Your nutrition and your medicine. The environment has to be apt for you to heal. I've had patients who have had the best treatments in the world, but they come back to the worst environment. Whether it's a toxic environment at home or it's air pollution around them, they don't heal even with the best treatment in the world. Because healing happens when your external environment and your internal environment, like your divine energy outside of you and within you, they connect. And then you have harmony. And healing and recovery can only happen in a state of harmony, or you can call it in a state of homeostasis. So the affirmations are, I am at ease. Even try waking up every morning and just affirm, I am at ease. I feel safe. I am safe. I am at ease. I feel safe. I am safe. And I can promise you, everything is going to change. We have no control over many things in life, but we have control to create that internal space. Some of us are maybe stuck in toxic environments, toxic marriages, toxic relationships, toxic workplaces. And we want to constantly blame everything on that. It's not changing anything. It's not changing anything. First, create a space of internal calm within you, and then start to decide what you can do, what you cannot do, what you need to accept, what you need to let go of, and what you need to surrender. Have a great day, everyone, and peace be with all of you.